When India launched a hypersonic cruise missile a couple of days ago, many countries were taken aback. Was it a one off wonder? Absolutely not. India has made quite remarkable achievements over a period of, say, 2 or 3 decades in the missile technology. However, in the last 10 years, to be specific, in the last around 7 years, India has really made an orbital leap in the missile technology sector. And India has mastered ballistic missile sector technology when quite earlier. But in the recent years, India has fine-tuned it and has acquired almost a comprehensive, a complete mastery over ballistic missiles and ballistic missile defense also. But still then, earlier, the cruise missile technology was not that accessible to India, and India had actually many failures in that area. But you see, in the recent years, in the last 3 4 years, India has mastered that also. You see, now India has got uh, subsonic cruise missiles, supersonic cruise missiles, and it has also successfully tested a long range hypersonic cruise missiles. That is quite remarkable. So let's get to the bottom of the whole these developments. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. Let's start with the ballistic missile program of India, which all began with the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, or IGDMP, which was launched in mid 1980s. So that it was that which helped India to gain mastery over ballistic missile technology. It all started with the Prithvi missiles, which were short range missiles. Say Prithvi 1 range had a range of around 150 kilometers and a capability or a warhead capability of around, say, 500 kilograms. And then India built Prithvi 2 with around 350 to 500 kilometers. And then came Prithvi 3 with around 750 kilometers of range. So that was the way it developed. But still, the Prithvi missile technology was crude in many ways. The circular error probability was high. It used actually liquid engines. I mean, the propellant was liquid. So it was not easy. It was not canisterized. And it was not very mobile also. But then came the Agni series of missiles, which marked a remarkable jump or upgrade of technology. Agni missiles were lighter, then they used solid propellants, and the range. Now the from Agni 1, which is around 1,000 kilometers, to Agni 5, which India says is just over 5,000, just around 5,500 kilometers. But the whole world has realized that Agni 5 has got a range of around more than 7,000 kilometers. And one remarkable achievement is that India has mastered MIRV technology a couple of years ago. That is multiple independently retargetable re-entry vehicles. So this is a great achievement. This will definitely help India to overcome ballistic missile defense. And another technology India mastered around 4 or 5 years ago was MARV, that is maneuverable re-entry vehicle. So I think India has made quite remarkable achievements in ballistic missile technology. And apart from that, all these ballistic missiles are canisterized, they are rot mobile, and India has independently developed another set of a missile family known as K missiles, which can be launched from underwater, that is from submarines, which gave the country the capability of a second strike. And that has improved the missile technology of India to a different level. Now India is placed in a category of countries like the United States, France, China, and Russia. You know, the circular error probability of Indian missiles is now very less. Could be something less than 30 meters for ballistic missiles, which is quite an achievement. And another important factor is that these missiles are all indigenously designed. They have got a capability ranging from 2 to 3 tons to, you know, and Agni 5 I think is their warhead capacity is around 1.5 ton. So these make it quite formidable weapons. This is the the one thing to be noted is that these weapons can be upgraded. I think India has can upgrade Agni 5 to Agni 6 at any time they wish. And they have some patented technology also to improve the range of missiles. So all this proves the achievements made by India in ballistic missile technology is quite remarkable, no doubt about that. Now, India has also designed their own ballistic missile defense also. For example, it started with the Prithvi missile defense and now it has upgraded to Akash missiles. Akash missile defense system was recently exported to Armenia. You know, there are many takers for Akash missile defense, which is a short range missile defense up to, I think the range, missile defense range could be around 70 kilometers. So there are many takers for that. So it means that Indian technology has been validated by many countries around the globe. And another major achievement is the Barak 8 missile defense system, which has been formed jointly with Israel. Israel. So India is actually marching ahead in ballistic missile as well as ballistic missile defense. Now, when it comes to cruise missiles, earlier India was actually floundering. You know, they had mass till I think around 2010-11 when India had made quite significant strides in ballistic missile technology. India was still groping in the dark about when it came to cruise missiles. You know, ballistic missiles could maybe more lethal, but at the same time, cruise missiles are more maneuverable. Then they are very cheap also. So, but India had not mastered that, and India tried to make an indigenous cruise missile named Nirbhay, and many times the test failed also. India tested with different engines, but you know, of late India has mastered the subsonic cruise missile technology also. The indigenously designed Manik engine, which is a small turbofan engine with a thrust of around producing a thrust of around 5 kilonewtons, has been successful, and India has incorporated it into indigenous technology cruise missile. The Nirbhay missile has been renamed like that. Nirbhay missile, of course, is there, but its range initially it was expected to have a range of 1000 kilometers, but now the range has been reduced to around 600 kilometers. But the new missile, which has a range of around 1000 kilometers and over 1000 kilometers, has been named as indigenous technology cruise missile, and that, you know, that depends fully on Nirbhay engine, and moreover it has got indigenous sensors also. So that makes India a formidable force in cruise missiles also. India had already achieved great success in BrahMos supersonic missile, and initially the range of BrahMos supersonic missile was around 290 kilometers, but later it was upgraded to 500 plus, and India is now trying to upgrade it to 800 kilometer plus. And you know, all these missiles can be launched from land, sea and air also. BrahMos has got all the three versions. So this is something quite remarkable. You know, if you have got missiles that can be launched from submarines or that can be launched from aircrafts, fighter aircrafts, and which could be launched on from land platforms, and that too from moving platforms. That makes India a very significant power in the missile technology. And you have to view the success in hypersonic technology against the backdrop of previous successes. So actually, India has made quite a great uh, stride. India has already developed its own missile engine, Manik engine, and now India has developed their own scramjet engine, and solid ducted fuel ramjet also India has successfully tested. And apart from what I said, India has got built their own air-to-air missile named Akash. Then there is the anti-tank missile. Then the helicopter-launched anti-tank missile is there. If you look at the missile repertoire of India, India has got a quite big number of missiles that are suited for any platform. So I think now India has broken away from the group of Pakistan, that Pakistan focused missile development in India, that is phase is over. Now India is actually face up to China, and India is on par with many developed nations. So this is the latest development on India's missile technology front. Since India has developed its own sensors, motors, etc., I think it's quite possible for the country to improve its technology, to improve its accuracy, and make further improvements in the coming days. Perhaps that could even surprise the developed nations like the US. Thank you, and meet you with another topic next time. Till then, goodbye.